Welcome to the Input Workshop. This session is designed to close the loop on the master formula for decision-making. The formula acts as a machine with 4 primary inputs. Today, we will explore where those inputs come from to ensure they are defensible and avoid the danger of careless inputs leading to confident but incorrect conclusions. The formula requires 4 distinct inputs: the prior, the likelihood, the utility, and the weights. Crucially, none of these numbers exists in nature as a physical quantity. They are judgments, coherent, disciplined beliefs or preferences held inside a person's head. This workshop bridges that gap between your judgment and the formula's requirements. This view summarizes how each tab in your workbook produces a specific symbol. Tab 1 handles probabilities, Tab 2 derives risk tolerance, Tab 3 manages weights from multiple objectives, and Tab 4 calculates likelihoods. Tab 5 then aggregates these into finished numbers, labeled for each calculator cell. Understanding these tabs helps you avoid the 4 primary failure modes of decision-making. We use specific disciplines for each: anchoring priors in reference classes, computing likelihood ratios, pricing risk explicitly, and properly weighting objectives. While the workshop fixes these inputs, the option set remains your responsibility. To illustrate, we use the Campus Grounds coffee cart example, which is pre-filled in your file. We are deciding whether to lease a second location. You have the states, the possible actions, and the question of how to reach defensible inputs. Follow along in your file using the gold columns. For Tab 1, we anchor the prior. Do not guess. Identify a reference class of similar past cases. Count them, count the successes, and compute the base rate. Adjust only for specific, named differences. Document these steps to ensure your prior is built on evidence, rather than a mood. Tab 1 also converts ranges into distributions. When estimating quantities, use 10 to 90 ranges to derive the mean and standard deviation. Furthermore, use the forecast log. Tracking your predictions and scoring them with the Breyer rule is the most effective way to train your calibration over time. Tab 2 derives your risk tolerance, R. Since you cannot state R directly, we use 2 gamble questions: a quick estimation of acceptable loss and a refinement based on certainty equivalence. The 2 methods should agree. If the resulting implication for other standard gambles feels wrong, revisit your certainty equivalent. For multi-objective decisions, Tab 3 uses swing weights. Don't ask what is important in the abstract. Instead, rate which swing from worst to best matters most. Assign 100 to the most significant swing, then rate others relative to it. This process clarifies exactly how you value different outcomes. Tab 4 tests the value of a signal before you pay for it. Calculate the likelihood of a signal firing under different states to determine its informativeness. Compare the resulting value of information against the cost of the trial. If the trial's value exceeds its cost, proceed with the test. Tab 5 acts as the final handoff to the master formula. Here, we collect our prior, risk tolerance, weights, and likelihoods. The calculator then runs the formula to provide the posterior, expected value, and the certainty equivalent, guiding you to a consistent decision based on your own audited inputs. This pipeline, judgment in, symbols through, decision out, ensures every part of your decision is auditable. If a decision fails, you can trace the error back to the specific link, whether it was the prior, the gamble, or the evidence evaluation, rather than guessing what went wrong. Make this a routine with 3 habits. Always trace your numbers. Let the forecast log train your calibration, and only redo what changes between decisions. Once these habits are established, the process becomes efficient, and the workshop becomes a reliable part of your decision-making practice. To summarize in one line, the formula computes, but the workshop makes your inputs defensible. Count the cases, answer the gamble, rate the swings, and test your signals. Then, let the formula decide. Please rehearse this with the Campus Grounds file and bring a real decision to our next session.